you know, just regular dreadlocks into Wicks. And I actually haven't seen this video yet. I've seen quite a bit of content on their channel. So what they did is they turned their old dreadlocks into Wicks by themselves and then attached them. Like, that's really amazing, honestly. And then what's going to happen now is the hair is going to grow out and just continue to be in those sections with those Wicks. And really just repaired everything right there for them. That just goes to show how awesome this is. I've mentioned this before with Wicks. And the good thing about Wicks is that they're thick, so they're going to be healthy at the roots regardless. That's really the beauty behind it. We'll see right here. This is probably a transformation as well. No, it's just a picture. Like, look how clean these look. One thing I mentioned in a recent video is that Wicks really look like a cartoon set of dreadlocks, and it's no dig or no roasting whatsoever in that comment. And the reason being is because I really like the way that looks. Like, look how cool these look. And the reason I'm saying that is because I feel like dreadlocks portrayed in cartoons are typically thicker and they look like Wicks. Another reason I wanted to review this page is because we see them do a lot of younger kids' dreadlocks, and a lot of people are hating on it. I don't know why. And I mean, I guess I can see why. And I wanted to actually show you guys this one because a lot of people were saying this kid doesn't look like he wants them. And then someone commented, it looks like he's feeling these dreadlocks, and realistically I think they look really cool. Like, look at this. I think he likes them, honestly. And it's one of those things, I'm pretty sure his dad or his mom has dreadlocks just like this. And there is a comment on here as well. It says must be in Florida, and that's really the truth. A lot of Wicks come from the southern states. We typically see it, and like here's a transformation from, you know, the hair being single dreadlocks, and this is straight hair. Look how clean the single dreadlocks look alone, but once they get into Wicks, I mean, they're even more clean and compact. I really like the way they look, you know, inside of Wicks. They just look really clean. But like I said, this is typically like a southern state thing, like in Florida and also in Georgia, those areas. Look how clean these look. This just goes to show that straight hair over time will maintain and look perfect. It just takes time. And I mean, just look how clean this looks. Clean section. And the only difference really with Wicks is that they're just bigger sections, bigger dreadlocks. And I think they're becoming more and more popular. And I've noticed that because of the response that I get on these Wicks videos, is they're just becoming more popular. A lot of people are liking the way they look. Like, look how cool this looks. It looks, realistically, I'm gonna be honest, it just looks like a cartoon. It looks almost fake or too good to be true. And there's 100% nothing wrong with it. I think having dreadlocks that look too good to be true is actually a really cool thing. Another transformation right here. Let's take a look. I really like looking at transformations, and I don't know about you guys, just seeing the whole process is really cool to look at. Looks like they already turned these into Wicks. And someone commented that this is actually a really good size, and because they're not as thick. But look at this transformation, guys. From that, or from this to that right here. Really clean. And they just blunt off really well. Like, look at the tips. They look very clean at the tip. Blunt off very well. And look how just cool they look. Like, look at, they look like ropes. And one thing I want to mention as well is, I know a lot of people mention about like Samson in the Bible. Like, when I picture Samson, this is what I picture. And it says that he had 7 locks, I believe. I haven't read that story in a while. And 7 really just kind of sometimes refers to as several, which means like, you know, many. But it could have been freeform or it could have been Wicks. This is what I picture though. Just a fun fact for you guys. But it looks like these were in 2-strand twists for an extreme long amount of time. And then I'm like, you know what, let's just turn these into Wicks. Look at all that new growth right here. Alright, let's check out any more transformations. What's this right here? I wonder if these are turning into dreadlocks, or maybe it's just a haircut. I think this is just a haircut, but hey, I think it's worth watching. Yeah, it looks like just a nice taper fade. Oh, look at these. These are some flat dreadlocks. A lot of people, I feel like a lot of people hate on flat dreadlocks, but in my opinion, I think they look really clean. And I have to admit, it's one of those like cartoon looking style dreadlocks. And I hope you guys don't take that the wrong way. That's just like kind of my best way of explaining it. And these actually turn into Wicks. What do you guys think about Wicks? Comment down below. Like, look how cool this looks. It's a different type of texture because it's, number one, it's less dreadlocks, it's thicker dreadlocks, and overall it's just different. It's something that I'm not typically used to looking at. So that's what's really cool about it, really. And the cool thing about it is they're really easy to do because you're working with a lot of hair. And a lot of people don't know that working with a lot of hair, like look at this. Working with a lot of hair makes it easier to lock up the hair. And I did an explanation about using cords or headphones. When headphones get raveled up, like you remember like old headphones before AirPods, when they get raveled up or intertwined or, you know, knotted up, it's hard to take them out. It's because it's a long set of headphones. But if it was shorter, it would be easier to take out the knot. Or say you have Christmas lights and they all get in a bunch. It's tougher to work with when there is more. But if there is less Christmas lights on a strand, then it's easier to take them out. So long story short, with more dreadlocks or with more hair, it makes it easier to make dreadlocks. With shorter hair and less hair, it's harder to make, but it's still possible. So this is what these started out as. They turned into some cool looking dreadlocks. But overall, guys, I really like the way Wicks look, in my opinion. I want to hear your guys' thoughts down below. Make sure to leave a comment, because there's so many different things that we see with these. Like look right here, and it's just very bold. That's one thing that I can say, is it's very bold. But I want to hear you guys' thoughts in the comments section. If you want to go follow Val_toughcuts, make sure to go follow them. And if you want to, you know, obviously get your dreadlocks done by them, make sure to go and DM them. But on that, if you guys need a crochet hook to create your own dreadlocks, you can go check that out on greatlocs.com. A link to that is down below. And these tools are all on sale right now until they get back to normal prices after the holidays. Other than that, see you guys next time. Peace.